riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in ninth, Carter Thompson and
Danish. And it may well be that we've just got to pause, calm, and
Veda.
as I say, I think that is still Zen Mitani. Long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Dinesh. He did go on the green.
Moves a little bit and wait to see how it unfolds at the end of the race. Oh, down the waterfall. Marco Morelli not fighting his way, not sticking his elbows out at the moment. There's 3 laps to go.
So that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is really. There's just 7 laps. Is going to be. Takes into 3rd place there. Picks up the slipstream. Around the outside. 1.5 laps to go. I think as he's going to do the same as yesterday, we're going to see his best on the 6 laps remaining. I wonder how quickly he'll see. He should come up on his.
Oh goodness me!
You can't name me. Can't be last couple of laps. So it's still Brian Uriarte that leads over Marco Morelli. Notice board on his handlebars there. There's Benyat Fernandez on the number 7, sweeps up the inside, briefly takes the lead. With Gonzalez, disappointed not to win yesterday, so determined to do it today. To tell him, and of course there's a board hung out at the start of the finish.
Yes, straight away.
He
well
realised,
done.
Yeah. But well, who's in front? I can't tell you who's in front. Right,
Not
it is
really.
still number 7, Benyat Fernandez.
Tell you what, Brian is certainly was yesterday the most cunning of all of them. Well done, Hakim, and that is going to put him way back. Goodness me! Well, this is part of. Goodness me! Just there was a variety of lines there, wasn't there? I mean, this is the case that we're seeing now. Peter is wasn't he? I mean, that's what it's about when you're just preparing for anything to happen. You know,
that's right. But he's
unfortunately, that is going to put him. Oh my goodness! 16th position. Riders not wanting to lead potentially. I mean, it's getting very messy now. It's as if a lot of them got to take advantage. You're like a fox, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he was a battle of 4 men. And
he's got it to do all again, Peter. I can't believe it. Hakim. Oh, they don't really want to lead coming down the start and finish straight. They want to be the ones doing the dive bombing, not the ones getting dive bombed.
He was 4th at one point around that last lap yesterday.
Yeah, really. Oh, what a shame! And as it stands, look at the gap this would bring. And it was Ramadipa doing the biggest dive bomb of them all. But it's going to be Morelli who goes through the front. Impressive. Well, it's all about to go off well and truly. Ramadipa in the background take into the championship with just 2 races left.
Yeah,
that is Guillaume Plonk going wide, getting all crossed up. It's Morelli leading in charge of the chasing pack. 4.5 seconds a gap now. Benyat Fernandez just back.
It's a disaster. How cool can he be now? Can he get himself under control? Can he get back in the group?
Away from Ramadipa in 2nd place now. That is why then they don't want to be behind him. Pugliese Famara into the top 10. Carpush in 10th. Thompson 11th.
And chase after these boys and at least get a handful of points because it's his arch rival.
One that's getting dive bombed into turn 1. So we are seeing more silly sort of antics in the penultimate. Daniel Monignane are in that group as well.
And I think Veda has got to do something. Was running 1-2. Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running 1-2. Carpushin is in 3rd place.
Corners.
There's another, a thinker we haven't talked too much about. I think it's back in 11th place. It's different going down the back straight. And up the inside comes Morelli to take the lead from Brian Uriarte. But it's the fact that Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running 1-2, which is the 54 of Veda Pratama. And I can just imagine he is the sort of guy who's sitting there in the middle of the. Uriarte's 3rd is
Uriarte goes straight back.
Yeah, he does. The problem for Hakim Danish. He's back in 16th place. No point. Not wanting to do anything too dramatic. I'm going to wait to see how things unfold. Oh, and they're getting a ride back home. And good to see they're okay. Yeah, points for 16th.
Goodness me.
Sullivan Mounser with the fastest lap of the race of the last.
Thompson's another one of those riders, I reckon, Peter. He was in 8th crossing the line, but found himself way up.
And I think Veda has got to do something a bit different. Otherwise, he will struggle time round. Back in 14th place.
So, Peter, what does that mean? I mean, is it even Stevens? Because normally this means front. After that, goodness me. That was. Oh no, who was that? It wasn't Plonk.
He won't, down that back straight on the last lap. Right.
Oh God! It's actually, it's actually quite a slow race. They're backing it up sometimes, but going wide. It was somebody else then. Could have been singing. Arles looks up the inside, but it does go. No, he doesn't. Well, he does a little bit because Brian squirts back up the inside. Doesn't look like it, given the gaps at the front.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? But as they say,
Actually, he's down into 7th place now. I think it was Mike Hugh, unfortunately.
right.
There again. That's what we're talking about. You know, you just can't imagine how close their wheels are.
You know, fastest lap for Benet Fernandez, but then on the same lap, Sullivan went a little bit quicker. So down the drop they go off the waterfall, and it is Marco
After touching each other.
That's right.
It's just so extreme.
It is just a lap and a half remaining. Back in 14th place as well. So, anyway, right, so it's Uriarte from Pratama. Morelli, who has the slightest advantage. There is the 51 of... Now, if Zemitani has anything left in his... there's the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. back. Well, he is sometimes a points leader, depending on where he is.
Exactly, but he's not at the moment.
His left shoulder, he's about to use it because he's got to start making a play towards the front. They're in 6th place. Just been passed by Gonzalez, Benet Fernandez.
And he'll be firmly in 2nd place, finishing in a position like that. There's Pugliese then, for 31. Through Curvone they come for the penultimate time. Uriarte
in 4th place on the number 7, chasing Karpushin, number 17.
Has not had a great weekend of it so far. Had a very non-play. It's Gonzalez. He goes wide again.
He's on the green again. You know, 2 things. And so far, Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama absolutely unable to do what they did.
Just expression about him all weekend long so far, but he might well be feeling a bit happier.
Can't afford. He hasn't had a warning yet, I don't think. But he can't afford to do that on the last yesterday, which was race ahead at the front of the field.
After this, Morelli still leads down in towards turn 1, but goodness me, how many riders have
left? Otherwise, he's very likely to lose a place. He knows that, though. I'd be surprised to see him make
very careful of the green stuff on the exit of that turn. Joel Pons, rest you on a beat. Ramadipa goes in a 2nd place then.
And Brian, that mistake on the last lap, but anyway, we'll see. Okay, so Brian Uriarte leads a lap and a half.
Having his best ride of the year so far at the moment, the number 16 into 10th place, just behind Carter Thompson.
Uriarte came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th place on the brakes there into the 1st half remaining.
5 riders in the lead group, only 3 from towards the back of the grid. So this is a great ride for the pair of them. It's Morelli. Look, you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away. This is getting a bit. We'll end up on the podium. 1 winner. This is it. The final lap of Rookies Cup. Joel Pons really needs a finish like this, doesn't he?
Yeah, and Hakim Danish up into 15th.
Big move there for 3rd place. Benet Fernandez up the inside. G25 on its way. The champion leads them over the line. But who will sign off?